Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Green Bitch Tarot with the two V's, and I'm here with a love reading. It's been my first love reading in a while because I was waiting on these very, very special cards. Now, these special cards, they are love oracle cards. They're called love letters. They're by Divine Moon Entrance. I found this on her Etsy store, so if I remember, I'll put the link in the description below. Definitely check out her store. She makes a lot of really good cards. But yeah, we're using the love letters, which has little like love, literally letters on it. So each stack has 3 of them. We're going to use those today. I'm really, really excited for this one. It's been a while since I've done a love reading. And with all the chaos going on in the world right now, if you're watching this when this comes out, this is a timeless reading, by the way. But with all the chaos going on in the world, we all need a little bit of love messages. So we're going to get some love messages from your love interest. So, when it comes time to pick piles, I want you to think of, the person that you're currently interested in. Could be more than one person too. You're more than welcome to pick more than one pile. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the piles. So pile 1, we have represented by the clear quartz. Very lovely stone. Pile 2, we have represented by the rose quartz. Pile 3, we have represented by the moonstone. I've always loved this one just because it's like an arrow, and I feel like, I don't know, arrows kind of point the way. Actually, they literally do sometimes. Depends. Anyways, and pile 4, we have the Angelite. Very beautiful little stone. Alright, so now what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead, take a couple of deep breaths, very slow deep breaths, in 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to think of the person that you are wanting to hear some sort of a love message from right now. And this could be more than one person. If it is, whichever person you're currently thinking of and whichever pile you feel most drawn to, I want you to pick that pile. And if there is more than one person, I highly recommend, kind of watching the videos separately, like, watching, like, feel drawn to the rose quartz, watch that one first, and then go back to the intro, and then rethink again, recuperate, try to get the other person out of your mind and get this other person in your mind, and then pick from there. But yeah, anyways, this is a general reading. It is timeless, and I want you to just go ahead and pick whichever pile you feel most drawn to, and I will have timestamps in the comments as well as the description below, so you don't have to listen through all the other readings. Alright, let's get into this. Woo! Alright, group 1, if you chose the clear quartz, this message is for you from your love interest. Alright, so I did choose songs. I am a sucker for choosing songs, so I will have the lyric video below. I recommend watching that, after I do the reading. And yeah, anyways, so the song that we got for this one is I Think I'm Okay by Machine Gun Kelly. It also has Youngblood and Travis Barker in it as well. So I Think I'm Okay. That is the song. I'll have the crystal kind of hold it up there. And then for your first tarot card, we have the Chariot, Momentum. For your second tarot card, we have the Oracle of Clouds, Perception. For your third tarot card, we have the Three of Lightning, which is Journey. And I did pull clarifiers for all the tarot cards. So the first clarifier for the Chariot, we have the Two of Gems, which is Priorities. And the second card for the Oracle of Clouds, we have the Two of Lightning, which is Planning. And then for the Three of Lightning, for the clarifier, we have the Knight of Raindrops, which is Emotional Stability. Alright, and then for your Magic Oracle, we have Be Patient. for your Power of Love card, we have Detachment. There we go. All right, and then for your 3 little love messages, we have Please Don't Give Up on Us. We have You Are as Beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. And You Make Me Feel Things I've Never Felt Before. All right. Well, let's get into this. So, what I usually do with the songs, I usually listen to them and write down intuitively impressions that I get. So I already listened to I Think I'm Okay by Machine Gun Kelly, and here is what I got. So listening to the song, I got the impression that they feel kind of insecure with you. You kind of, not like you make them feel unsure about themselves, but like you, they might be a little intimidated by you. That's what I'm kind of feeling. They feel unsure of themselves. They really like you a lot, but they're definitely like overthinking the situation. They may have a little bit of a self-destructive personality as well. But they want to be okay with you. They're kind of holding themselves back and doesn't want to stop contact with you. So those are the impressions that I got from the song I Think I'm Okay by Machine Gun Kelly. I definitely feel like just from the song alone, they are very unsure of themselves. Like you're different to them. There's something different about you. Like you're not their usual type, or you're like, they think you're way out of their league. But yeah, that's kind of the general feeling that I'm getting just from that song. All right, so the Chariot. So the Chariot, momentum is like a journey. So this person, you know, it could be a little bit of a journey with them, and wanting to like express how they truly feel towards you. They maybe you just met them and they're just getting to know you, sort of a deal. And for the clarifier, we have the Two of Gems, which is priorities. I think possibly they're maybe prioritizing getting to know you first and kind of doing that little journey with you, just getting to know you. Like they really, really do like you, but I feel like this is a person that likes to take their time, but at the same time, they're very unsure about themselves. Like, especially with you, like you make them nervous, in a good way nervous. And then we have the, oh my God. Cards don't want to come up. We have the Oracle of Clouds, which is perception. So, this is telling me that you probably are like, they see you kind of like being out of their league, like way out of their league. And with the clarifier with planning, with the Two of Lightning, I definitely get that feeling like they're trying to get to know you better, trying to figure out the best way to like maybe turn that friendship into a relationship, sort of a deal. But like you see this eye with the cloud in it, this makes me think of having like their eyes set above and beyond. So when I say that, I mean like they don't want just another hookup or another, you know, short fling. They're wanting something a little bit more permanent with you, because they see that with you. They definitely see that with you. So you make them nervous. This is really kind of cute, to be honest. And this could be possibly you as well. That you could be like the nervous one around them. And then we have the Three of Lightning, which again, oh my gosh, we have the Chariot and we have the Three of Lightning, another journey. So this is going to be a bit of a journey. And I feel like the journey in a sense is more like trying to get to know each other, taking your time to get to know each other. And with the clarifier of emotional stability, I feel like this is a very good thing that you guys are taking your time, or that they're taking their time, because with the journey ending with emotional stability, I feel like if any sort of relationship is to form, it's going to be a good and strong one that would probably last. But yeah, I definitely see, just from the tarot cards alone, I see them kind of, they're taking their time. They're more like the strategic type. Like if they're going to get with anybody, they're going to take their time to get to know them, make sure that it's right. At the same time, it's just making me laugh because you do make them feel like, I feel like this is a new person in your life. I really do. You make them feel like this person's way out of my league, and maybe they're wanting to work on themselves a little bit. Okay, so Messenger Oracle card. So we have be patient. So, obviously, with be patient, nobody likes hearing that, but with this situation, I feel like they do want you to be patient with them, because I feel like they are working on themselves a little bit, and they may be detaching from you a little bit. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So I feel like more so they're kind of working on getting themselves to be the best selves for you, because they want to be the best selves. They want to be the best selves when they're with you, because they see this being a long-term relationship, not some temporary thing. Alright, so let's get into the love messages. So, please do not give up on us. So that goes perfectly with the be patient card. It's a journey. They need you to be patient, not push forward too hard for the relationship, because I feel like that may possibly scare them off. And they want you to know that you are as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. So, especially if this is kind of like a they're out of your league sort of thing, or you're out of their league sort of thing, they want you to know they like you more than just your outer looks. They love the inside of you, like your soul. Like they feel really drawn to you, to your inner beauty, not just your outer beauty. And then you make me feel things I've never felt before, so that could definitely make them be feeling this, like, I think I'm okay, but I'm afraid I'm gonna mess this all up, because like literally that's what this song is all about, is like he says in the song, watch me take a good thing and mess it all up in one night. So damn, whoever you are, you make this person nervous. Like you're very special to them. And I feel like they want you, like the overall message I'm getting is just be patient with them. And if they do detach from you for a little bit, if they kind of take a step back to reevaluate themselves and what they really want, don't take that personally. I mean, it could just be they feel like they need to do some more personal growth. But I feel like they will come back around to you, just because we have this journey thing. So this is going to be, if anything becomes of this, it's going to take a while, because this is a very strategic person. They are not going to just jump into anything. They do see this potential with you though, and they want to see if, if they step back, will you give up on them? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So be patient. Be patient. All right, I'm feeling drawn to pull some letters. I haven't done this for a while, and I got something to make life, ew, gross. There's a hair in it. I got something to make life a little easier. That's not a hair, that's a scratch. That's a hair though. Got something to make life a little easier. So we're gonna pull some letters, and I put zodiac signs in here too. So let's see what pops out. If there's any initials, names, letters, numbers. We got no zodiacs. Alright, but we did get R, S. That S is backwards. I know that. We have T, F, Y. Got number 7. 7 could be a significant number to you or them. Ooh, we have 6 or a 9. Could be a birth year, could be age. And we also have you. So let's see. Any words here or names? I got rough. Rough. Or rut. They could be, oh, that detachment, they might go through a little rut. So just be aware that is nothing against you. It's partly them. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, it's up to you, you know, what you see with these letters and numbers. It could be initials, names, numbers, birth dates, birth years. As long as it makes sense to you, that's what really matters. So yeah, anyways, let that aside. That is casting a huge shadow. Anyways, I hope that you guys really did enjoy this reading, and I hope that it resonated with you. And again, you know, if you feel like it doesn't resonate with you, you're more than welcome to watch another, let me move this out of the way, watch another reading, or pick another pile, or whichever. Because, you know, there could be more than one love interest in your life. It's okay to play the field, especially if you're single. Alright, so I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful morning, night, day, whenever it is. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, love y'all. Bye. Alright, group 2, if you chose the rose quartz, this beautiful stone right here, this message is for you. Let's see what your love messages are from your love interest. Alright, so I did pull a song, and I will have the lyric videos in the description below, so you can watch that after the reading. So the song you got is Rainbow by Kesha. And for the songs, I listen to them, and then I write down my intuitive impressions from the song when I listen to them. So that's how that goes. Anyways, so let's go into the tarot cards. So the first tarot card I pulled for you is the 8 of Clouds, which is self-victimization. The second card we have is the 7 of Clouds, which is scarcity mentality. And then the third card I pulled is the Oracle of Raindrops, which is sensitivity. Now I did pull clarifiers for all of these, just to kind of try to help make sense a little bit more of what's going on here, because these are a lot of, what is that? A lot of different cards you see from a love reading. So for the 8 of Clouds, we have the 6 of Lightning, which is victory. And then for the 7 of Clouds, we have the 6 of Gems, which is generosity. And then for the Oracle of Raindrops, we have the World, which is ascension. And then for your Messenger Oracle card, we pulled Share Your Thoughts. For your Love Oracle card, we pulled Self-Love. I'll read what that says soon. No cards. We want you to be in the video. Yes. That's good for now. Oh, and another one popped out too. Empathy. I'll read that after. Keep trying to read them before we get to them. Alright. And then for your love message card, your love letters, we have love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. And then we have please forgive me. And I run because my emotions are too intense. I can relate to that card. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into this song. Rainbow by Kesha. Alright, so I wrote down my general first impressions. So, I felt like this person is on sort of a self-journey right now. They want to share this growth with you. They are learning to love themselves, be their own hero, pushing through something, still fighting, still growing. And again, they want you to grow with them. Positivity is key in this connection, and grow alone or together. Growth alone or together. So this could be growth for you or growth for them by themselves. And this song is generally about like self-discovery, and learning to love yourself. Living like in a world that was all dark and stuff, and now finally seeing the colors and the lights and the beauty of it. So, that really ties well with these cards, I feel. So, let's get into the cards. So, for the first card we have is the Eight of Clouds, which is self-victimization. So, I feel like this person, I feel like they definitely have been through something. And with the clarifier of victory, it tells me that they've broken through that self-victimization that they may have once had for themselves. But, you know, the thing is, when you've gone through a deep trauma, especially if it is done by somebody that you love and trust, there unfortunately is always going to be this little air of uncertainty, a little air of not being sure if they can trust you completely. But every person is different, especially when it comes to dealing with trauma like that. But I feel like overall this person has been able to move on from feeling like the victim, like everything they did, it was, you know, it's their fault and everything. So I'm really glad I pulled clarifiers for this. And it's possible that they could be somewhat of a little bit of a self-victimization person, but they're able to get over that quickly, or with time, I feel like. And then we have the Seven of Clouds, which is scarcity mentality. This one, you know, they're holding on to 4 clouds, and then it looks like they're letting go 3. So I feel like they've had to make some choices and get rid of some people in their lives to get to the point where they are now. But then we also have generosity as the clarifier. It's possible. Scarcity mentality. You know, this could be, excuse me, this could be a very selfless person for somebody, I'm feeling. Because with the scarcity mentality, I'm kind of getting, like, they're a very simple person. They don't need a lot to get by. So they're very generous. And, well, might be generous with their time, with their money, or with their talents. Gosh, I'm so glad I got clarifiers for this reading. Because it was looking very dark and bleak. But, you know, this made me wonder, you know, this person, they could, like, look very tough and stuff on the outside, but on the inside, they're, like, very, very lighthearted and very, it's just kind of a tough shell that they have on them. And then we have the Oracle of Raindrops, just sensitivity. So this person, again, I'm feeling like they've been through a lot of stuff. They may still have some emotional baggage with that, but they've moved on. Like the song Rainbow is about moving on, and I feel like they moved on from being the victim of whatever the situation is. But I feel like they are more sensitive to when others are in that sort of a situation. And then for the clarifier, we have the world, which is ascension. So this is telling me they see the world in a different light. I feel like whatever it is they went through, it changed their perspective on a lot of things. Instead of with the ascension, I'm seeing, you know, them like seeing the world at surface level before whatever it is that happened they went through, and now they're seeing it above ascension. They're flying above and seeing it above, seeing everything with a more sensitive eye. Yeah, this person definitely, they've been through some stuff. And it's very possible, you know, because this is love messages from your love interest. This person could be you. I mean, not saying that it's all them, because this is a message for you. So maybe they're wanting you to do these things that I previously mentioned, you know, learn from your mistakes, be a little bit more generous, and see the world in a different light. But let's move on to the Messenger Oracle card. We have Share Your Thoughts. So this is telling me, let's see, we have this like little, I'm going to say that's a bird or a dragon. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon because of that little tail right there. So I'm feeling like, you know, there's some light and some knowledge that you know that they want you to share. It could be possibly, you know, just how you're feeling about them. They want you to share your true emotions, maybe. And then the two Power of Love cards, we have self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. And then empathy, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Either you or them, you went through some really life-changing thing. Like you used to be like this, and now you're like this. You see things in a different light. You have more empathy, more sensitivity, and I feel like you've grown this self-love for yourself strongly. I feel that with Rainbow by Kesha. Oh my gosh, it's a rainbow right here. See? Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So I feel like there's this very strong and powerful energy. It could be from you, it could be from them. But I feel like they do want you to be, I feel like, I'm feeling like I'm seeing like the Libra scale right now. Like they want you to be on the same level as them. They want you to feel just as confident, just as powerful as them, just as, you know, seeing the world as they see it, sort of a deal. All right, let's go into your love letters. So the first one is, love was just a word until you came along and gave it meaning. Interesting. So it's possible that, you know, you brought a new light into their life. Excuse me. Whew. A new light, new meaning. You help them see things a little differently. And then we have please forgive me. So it's possible this person, you know, this could be a person that maybe you knew them when they were going through these hard times. Because I feel like this top row is the past and this is the future, present, but I mean, they are clarifiers. But I feel like you knew them when they went through some very hard times. and they might have said some things to you that they kind of regret saying, and they want you to forgive them. And if you haven't, said that, I forgive you for, the stuff that you said or did or whatever, they want you to do that. They want you to share your thoughts. They want you to be more open with them. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling from that card. And then the final one, I run from my emotions because they are too intense. So I feel like this person was more than likely burned in another relationship, like it didn't end well. And they kind of blame themselves for it. But through all of this, they gained this self-love. But they're definitely like nervous and afraid of jumping into anything romantically wise, okay, it's not a name word, a name. All right, apparently I'm having issues tonight, but it's just issues with words. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like this person, they've been through some stuff, and it could be a little bit too soon for them to want to get into a new relationship. I feel like once they realize you guys are both like, I'm seeing that Libra scale. I would be surprised if the Libra scale or the Libra token popped out. But I'm seeing that Libra scale, like they want you to be on the same level as them. Not like exactly the same as them, but have the same outlook as them, sort of a deal. But yeah, anyways, like I mentioned, I am going to pull letters, and I put zodiac sign in as well. So, got my little black sizing there. Don't have to use the back of cards anymore. Let's see what we get. We got... Oh my gosh! We got the Libra charm. There is some Libra energy here. And we also have Aries too. Gosh, it's so freaky when it happens. Alright. Can't make that stuff up. So let's get to the letters. So there could be a name, numbers, initials. We got M. We have I. We have T. We have Tim. We have E, time. We have 5. 5 could be a significant number to you or to them. We have R, timer. We have a W. We have a C, a G, an S, a J. My J's don't like to stand up, so let's see how this... Oh, there we go. And we have an H. So we got a lot of letters here. Could be initials of this person. Could be a name. We got Tim. We have him. This could be a man. But we do have time and timer. So this is telling me that, it's going to be a little bit of time. You got to be patient with this person. Because I feel, again, with that area, or not Aries, the Libra, they're wanting it to balance out. They're wanting it to... They want you to be just as worthy as them as they feel you're as worthy as them as they are of you. That's what I meant to say. And we do have Aries, so I feel like this person, they maybe have a little bit of like a hard-headed energy to them. But when they know they want you, and they're not gonna beat around the bush about it either. And then we also have, CJ, so that could be initials. We have 5, that could be a particular date, a month, lucky number. But yeah, I'm sure you see a lot more with the letters than I do. But hey, as long as this makes sense, that's all that matters. Anyways, I hope that this reading did make sense to you guys, that you were able to resonate. If not, you're more than welcome to pick another pile. Within the reading, it's more than fine. Sometimes it just doesn't really totally resonate, and it's like, maybe it's somebody else that you're not really thinking of, you know? I've had that happen to me more than once, where I was thinking of one person and it's like, nope, it's that person. Just how the cards do it sometimes. But anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful morning, night, day, whenever, and I hope that this reading resonated with at least one of you, if not all of you. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye! Alright, group 3, if you chose the Moonstone, this message is for you. Messages from your love interest. Let's check it out. Alright, so, your song card. I will have the lyric video below. And what I do is I listen to the songs and get my general first impressions from them, or my intuition-y impressions. So, your song is Falling by Trevor Daniel. Very popular song right now. I'll have the lyric video below. Alright, and then for your first tarot card, we have the Six of Raindrops, which is memories. Already liking this one. And then for the second tarot card, we have Novice of Raindrops, play. For the third one, we have the Two of Clouds, which is indecision. It's like the Two of Swords. And then for, I pull clarifiers for these. For your first clarifier, for the Six of Raindrops, we have memories. We have the Apprentice of Raindrops, which is charm. Charming little memories, maybe? Maybe. And then for the Novice of Raindrops, play, we have the Empress, receive, as the clarifier. And then for the Two of Clouds, for the clarifier, we have the Ace of Raindrops, which is rebirth. You got a lot of cups here. A lot of emotions going on. And perfect for a love reading. So for your Messenger Oracle, we have a new day dawns. Ugh. Oops. And for your Power of Love cards, we have cause and effect. And then for your love messages, your love letters, we have P.S. I love you, your boo. We have I want to marry you one day. And I need you more and more each day. So much emotion in here. I'm loving it. Especially for a love reading. Alright, group 3. So, Falling by Trevor Daniel. Let's get to my intuitive impressions from the song. So, the first one we have, I felt, uncertainty. And then I felt wanting to try again. You awaken something inside them, wants to take a chance with you, wants more with you, and they want to give it a shot. So if you don't know the song, the song's generally about this guy. Basically starts with saying in the song, his ex made them feel like he'd never try again, and then when he met you, you definitely changed his mind, changed your thoughts. This could be her as well, too. It can't just be him. So this is definitely like a changing sort of a song, a transformative, like a person who thought they could never love again, and then you popped into their life, and you changed their mind about that. And that's like such a powerful thing to do. It's a beautiful thing to do, too. So let's get into the tarot cards. So the Six of Raindrops, we have memories. So I feel like they're wanting to make some memories with you. This could be a person from your past as well. Because, the Six of Cups is generally about, like, childhood, and, like, some sort of, like, I usually see it as some sort of like past connection. And then for the clarifier, we have charm. So I feel like there's just something special between you two. Like, either you know this person a really long time and things are just now changing between you two, or you just met them and you have this special charm, like you totally changed your mind about love and romance. But they're wanting to make some memories with you. Some little love memories. I love this. That was a firework, by the way. I am sorry for that. Alright. Neighbors are shooting fireworks. So, next one we have is the Novice of Raindrops, which is a play. So I feel like they're wanting, I don't know, maybe play around with you a little bit. You know, in the fun, consensual adult ways. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe completely. And then for the clarifier, we have Empress, which is receive. This is, I get very adult vibes from this. Very adult relationship vibes. But I also feel like there's this very, like, they want you to be their queen. Or king. There's a very feminine, sort of a just fun. They want to have fun with you. They want to make memories. This is just fun. It's a beautiful little lighthearted romance kind of thing. But not too lighthearted, because there are some serious emotions here. Okay, and then over here with the Two of Clouds, we have indecision. Sorry, I did get that uncertainty from falling from the song. So that makes sense with the indecision, because they were probably not sure if they were ready to be in a relationship, but you kind of changed your mind because we have the rebirth as the clarifier. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So you changed your mind about that. You definitely made that indecision kind of just go away, because you totally transformed. Again, I'm kind of repeating myself over and over again, but you have this like magical little power of you over them, where you just change their mind. Like, you're very special to them. And for your Messenger Oracle, we have a new day dawns. So again, I see rebirth. I see changes coming. Like, you brought this new light into their life and this new little joy. It's really cute. I'm really liking this a lot. And I'll go into your Power Love card. Cause and effect. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of the foundation of your results. So I feel like this has a lot to do with cause and effect. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. I feel like you'd cause a lot of, again, you cause a lot of changes within this person and the way they're seeing things. Because they didn't think that they could fall in love again. They didn't think that they would ever meet somebody to be as worthy of that love again. And you're kind of causing that in them, and it's affecting them. That's what I'm seeing with this card. A beautiful little cause and effect going on. Alright, and then for your love letters, we have P.S. I love you, your boo. Now, it's possible, you know, they might not be at the I love you yet if you just met them, but if this is like a long-term kind of thing, like, you know this person for a very long time, I feel like they've always loved you. You always kind of been their boo, in a sense. But, you know, if you did just meet this person, this could be something that they are wanting to tell you. And it's very same with the in the wild. This is something I feel like there's a lot of potential there. They see that potential there too with you. And then I want to marry you one day. So it's telling me that you are marriage material to them. You're the kind of person that they obviously want to marry one day. You have this beautiful spark to you that they recognize, and they want that in a future partner. And then I need you more and more each day. So it's, again, telling me that they might be a little bit addicted to you, but in like a good way. They want to spend more time with you. They want to get to know you more. They just want more of you in their life. This really is just so cute. Dang it. So obviously, the message from your love interest, I feel like there's just a lot of, well, okay. I see a lot of eyes in these messages. So I feel like this is all on them and what they're wanting to say to you. So I feel like maybe they're unsure of how you feel about them. Yeah. Because I just feel all of this love that they're wanting to give to you. But I'm seeing like nothing on your end. So that's the real mystery here. So I feel like this is exactly what they want to say to you. They want to share and develop these feelings. You made them change their mind about love and how they previously saw things. They already consider you to be their boo, like the one that they really would love to be with. You are marriage material to them. Not saying, yeah. I know this does say I want to marry you one day. Don't take that as like I'm saying they want to marry you. Take it as you are marriage material. I want to strongly put that out there. Because I don't want people to say, well, you said that they wanted to marry me. No, they saw you in that light. But yeah, let's get into the letters, and I did put some signs in the letters too, so we'll see what pops out. And I got my handy dandy little black box here. Make the letters pop. Alright, we got no zodiac signs, but we got some letters and numbers, so let's take a look. We have I. Again, I. It's all one-sided right here. I wonder how you guys are feeling towards them. And then we have 2. We have V. We have E. I'm sorry, I was seeing I've. We have W. We have wife. And then we have 3. We have 4. We got a lot of numbers. We have 6 or 9. We have 5. Ooh, you know, this is interesting. I'll get into that soon. We have K, we have Z, and we have B. Okay, so with the numbers, especially it being a sequence, I feel like this is like definitely like there is a very strong pattern here. Like, gosh, what am I trying to say? It's not coming to me, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. When I see a sequence of numbers, especially popping out as perfectly as that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I see it as being, like it's simple. That's what I see. I see it being simple. I see it being kind of like natural, a natural order. And it's interesting that it starts off with 2, because, you know, when you get married, there's usually 2 people. So we have wife. Oh my gosh. So you're marriage material to them to the T. So take that as a compliment. And usually when I do see a lot of numbers, especially when I do the letters, I think of like math and, you know, things being a little bit overcomplicated, but I'm not getting that feeling at all. With them, it's very plain and simple. Like they really do like you a lot. There's a huge potential for you too. Let's see, do we see any names? I'm not seeing any names. You know, there could be some initials, there could be, you know, a birth date in there, or even a name that I'm not seeing that you see. Maybe they go by Biz or something. I don't know. But as long as this makes sense to you, you know, that's all that really matters. And if this isn't resonating with you, you're more than welcome to watch another reading. And again, this is, you know, some love messages, like things they would like to say to you, or things they like to express to you. They probably don't really want to express them to you because maybe they're nervous. Actually, I do feel like they're very nervous about it because it's kind of unexpected, especially with the Falling song by Trevor. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope this resonated with at least one of you, if not all of you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful morning, night, day, whenever. And we'll see you all in the next reading. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye. Alright, group 4, if you chose the Angelite, these love messages are for you. Alright, so I put the song, and I'll have the lyric video below. And what I do is I listen to the song and get my general impressions from the song, my intuitive impressions. So the song we have is Seasons by Good Charlotte. Help me out here, Stone. There we go. Alright, so let's get to the tarot cards. So the first card we have is the Fool, Take a Leap. And then we have the Ace of Clouds, New Ideas. And then we have the Moon, Shadow Work. And I did pull clarifiers for all of these cards. So for the Fool, Take a Leap, we have the Devil, which is restrictions. And then for the Ace of Clouds, New Idea, we have the Ten of Clouds, ending, or endings. And then for the Moon, Shadow Work, we have the Eight of Gems, which is hard work. Alright. Don't click away yet just because you see the Devil card, okay? I see something good here, okay? Alright, so for your Messenger Oracle card, we have Know Your Fears. And then for your Power of Love card, we have Compassion. And then for your love letters from this person, being vulnerable scares me. You give me butterflies. You are my eternal love. All right. So, let's get into the song first. So, Seasons by Good Charlotte. So, I wrote down some of my impressions. So, I feel like this is a long-time romance. It's possibly an ex-lover or somebody who was passed on. They want to fall in love again, but there is some untrust. There are regrets, missing how things used to be, still thinks of you often, and 4 seasons romance, so like a year romance, like you've been through all 4 seasons together. And this song is generally about singing about, I see him singing it about an ex, and how things used to be so good together, and they miss things being that way. So I definitely get like it's either a past romance, an ex, or somebody, it could have been like a coulda, shoulda, woulda thing, the one that got away, one of those. Alright, so let's get into the cards. So the Fool, take a leap. So with this card, I'm feeling like maybe there's a lot of foolish behavior, especially when you guys like were talking or together. This is also telling me like they kind of want you to take a leap of faith and maybe try things out again with them. But for the clarifier, we have the Devil, which is restrictions. So I feel like it's very possible one of you guys could be in a relationship still. Or something's holding one of you guys back. Could be holding them back. But they do want to take this leap of faith. But there's something, I'm reiterating again, you know, there's something holding you guys back. It could be a new relationship. It could be maybe you've started like a whole new life. You've moved somewhere else. Or it's just a little more complicated than, you know, it should be sort of a deal. And then we have the Ace of Clouds, which is new ideas. So I feel like they want you to kind of re-look at this situation and think about it in a new, different way. And then we have the Ten of Clouds as a clarifier with the endings. So I feel like they want you to start off with this one new cloud and then leave all these other clouds behind, like all these other old thoughts behind of how things used to be, because I feel like they don't want you to see them in that light anymore. I feel like there's been a lot of history with you and this person, and if this isn't resonating, you're more than welcome to watch another card reading as well. But I feel like this is, you know, it's very, very specific. There's a lot of history here between you guys, and I almost feel like it's a coulda, shoulda, woulda sort of one that got away maybe deal. And then we have the Moon over here. So the Moon, shadow works. I feel like they could dream of you a lot, but there's, you know, these secret emotions. Like I feel like they haven't told you, they haven't expressed these emotions to you, or they have, but they're holding back. We have the Closed Eye. It's telling me that, you know, I see them not really looking at you in the eye, because maybe they're kind of ashamed that they're feeling this way, because they've maybe felt like they should have felt this way in the first place. And then for the clarifier, we have the Eight of Gems, which is hard work. So I feel like they're working hard to break down these walls and barriers that are possibly built up, especially between you and them, if it's a past romantic thing, an ex or something. Yeah, I feel like it's possible you could have some walls up and they're trying to break them down. But they don't want you to see them in that former light that you used to see them in, I feel like. Yeah. I'll get to this card, but this one's popping out to me. Compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So I feel like they want you to have a little bit more compassion for them. I feel like either you or them could be holding on to some things from the past, and or there's something holding you guys back. I'm feeling that very strongly, and they want to get beyond that. They want to get past that, and it's going to take some compassion. Some understanding. And for your Messenger Oracle, we have Know Your Fears. So I again, I'm feeling some hesitation, like you're afraid to take that leap. And I feel like you have some very strong and valid reasons to feel afraid of doing that. I'm not sure what those reasons are, because, you know, that's for you personally. This isn't a personal reading, this is a general reading. But there are some fears in trying to do this. There's a lot of, again, I'm feeling like a lot of regrets and a lot of coulda, shoulda, woulda. Let's get to your love messages from them, though. So, being vulnerable scares me. So I feel like you had the ability to make them feel vulnerable, and that's possibly why the relationship didn't work out in the first place, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling from that. And then you give me butterflies. So you have that effect to give them butterflies, to make them feel like, you know, they're on top of the world when they're talking to you. And that's a very lovely and beautiful thing to do. And then you are my eternal love. So I see them, I see this as being a person that is always going to love you. Always going to love you. You're always going to be very, very special to this person. Because you help them to feel all these different feelings. Like this, you guys have been through a lot together. I just feel like there's a huge history between you two. And they really, I feel like the messages they're trying to give you is that they don't want you to be afraid of them. Do not judge them for what they did in the past. Have some compassion for them. They are definitely holding back some emotions because I feel like they feel like you're still judging them for the past. But, you know, I feel like they really are trying to be vulnerable, but it does scare them. That very much does scare them. We have restrictions too, so it's telling me there may be somebody or some sort of vice in their life that's holding them back from being able to fully give themselves to you, but that could just be the mere fact of them against themselves, and thinking that you're judging them from their history. It's very interesting that we got we have the major arcana as with the clarifier and that, and then we also have the minor arcana with the same class of clarifiers with the swords. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. That's really interesting to me. It's very pretty. Anyways, I want to get into some letters, and I have some zodiac signs in here as well too. See if there's any names, numbers. There's a whole phone number. Don't try to call it, please. We don't like calls from unknown people. Woo, we got some zodiacs. We got 3 zodiacs in here. Alright, so the first one we have is Taurus, telling me a little bit of hard-headedness in there. It's just what I see when I see Tauruses. And then we have Pisces. So there's some emotions there as well. And we have Aries. Again, another hard-headedness. Whenever I see horns, I think hard-headed. So Taurus being the bull and then Aries being the ram. We got a lot of hard-headed feelings there. And it could be their zodiac signs as well. Alright, so we have the number 4. So that could be significant to you or to them. We have 0 or O. We have X. We have an X. Or it could be XO. We have A, V, C. We have 2 S's. And we have J. So this could be initials, could be a name. Not really seeing a name. You might see a name. If you do, great. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. But yeah, again, we have the Aries, we have the Pisces, and we have the Taurus. So that could be their sign or moon sign. And then number 4 could be a significant date or something. We have XO, so kisses and hugs. So I feel like you know, they want that affection with you. It's cute. Yeah, anyways, I hope that this reading resonated with at least one of you, if not all of you. And again, this is a journal reading, and if you feel like it was not resonating with you, you're more than welcome to watch a different pile. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful morning, night, day, whenever, and we will see you all in the next reading. Love you all so much. Bye!